Welcome to our first ever Student Council Executive Board call-in show. I'm your host, Will Sakudis, President, alongside Chief of Staff Connor Andre, and we're super excited to answer some of your questions about this year's Student Council. So let's get into it and hear our first question.
Senior Cole Doherty, and I was wondering, what are some events that the council hosted this year that you are proud of, and what are some events coming up that students should be excited for?
Thank you for the question, Cole. That's a great inquiry, as we had many events this year that we're super proud of and look forward to. I would say the first one that we're most proud of is probably our Pink Out Dress Down Day, which we raised a ton of money for.
Raised a lot of money for charity, and then we were able to get the whole student body dress down day because of the money that we raised. So that was a great thing, just boosting school morale and just doing something for a good cause.
Also, I would say, enrichment events, of course. We just had a super successful dodgeball tournament.
Yeah, my team won in that, so that was a good one.
So, we were super proud of that, as well as freshman dance, of course.
Yeah.
And, we look forward.
A lot of freshmen pulled up for that one. That was
it was great. We had a DJ and everything.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And what would you say we look forward to? Definitely prom.
Prom, yeah. Student Council runs prom, junior, senior prom. That'll be something fun this year for juniors going the first time, and then senior prom, everyone. Something to look forward to.
Right. And just more, enrichment events and other dress down days and, just to get the student body.
We got a lot coming for you guys, so
yeah, a lot of ideas.
Look forward to it.
Hey, my name is Jason Otteralla. I am a sophomore. What is your favorite aspect of being a part of the Student Council Executive Board?
Thank you for the question, Jason. I've been a part of Student Council ever since, I think, freshman or sophomore year, not freshman year, actually sophomore year I started. I was a member of Student Council, and then junior year I was underclassman VP, now I'm president. And with that being said, having been in Student Council for 3 years, there's so many aspects about it that I love that it's really hard to name one, but definitely I would say just the community.
Yeah, definitely.
Our homeroom is just like a unified team, and every morning we're there discussing future events, how to make certain events better, how to get more dress down days, and I think I really just like that. Just that morning collaboration, it's like a nice start to the day, honestly.
Yeah, I've been since freshman year in Student Council, so it's been 3 years for the last 4 years, actually, of Student Council. And I think one thing that I really liked is I was able to become close to seniors as I was a freshman. When we would go to the events, every year we would go the Christmas decorating, I would be hanging out with the seniors, and it really just builds an overall community for you, which I really enjoy.
Right. It's a great way to get involved, especially for underclassmen, which is why I tell all the underclassmen that if you're interested in leadership and getting involved in CBA, really, then Student Council is the best organization to join, in my opinion. And another aspect that I love is definitely our moderators. Miss Sims is great.
Miss Sims is the best.
Miss Morisano is awesome.
It's always fun.
Always fun, yeah. And they've been a really huge part in our success in the past, and just helping us foster different events here at CBA to the best of our ability.
Yeah, Student Council has been growing over the last couple of years, and it will continue to grow. As long as Miss Sims and Miss Morisano are
we actually
in charge.
Had, I think, the most applications this year to date.
Definitely. We had 90 applications.
Yeah, so that was super exciting.
Hi, my name's Christian Ramos. I'm a senior. What are some goals that you guys are working towards as a student council this year?
Thank you, Christian Ramos. That's a great question. We already discussed things that we're proud of that already happened.
Yeah.
So what are some things that we're looking forward to or working towards as a council?
I think our big one is getting outerwear for everyone. We're trying to get all the CBA store outerwear be allowed in the dress code, and I think that's something that'll just everyone will love, because when it's cold, all the classrooms are cold, we want that outerwear. So I think that's a big thing for us to get.
Yeah, we look forward to, of course, a bunch of super successful sporting events this winter and spring. More barbecues, more students getting to these events, and just getting school spirit, more intensified. But besides that, we have, a short-term proposal here coming up quick about midterms that we're trying to get seniors to be able to get exempt from midterms. Yeah. So we hope for that to happen, but
that would be huge for us.
That would be amazing.
That would be a great thing,
especially because it's a big time for a lot of seniors.
Yeah,
college
applications,
acceptances, stuff like that. So that's something we're super excited for. And of course, dress down days like always.
Yeah, we'll get a bunch more dress down days coming for you guys, so that'll be something good to look forward to.
Yeah, and the dance, like we said, prom.
Exactly.
Hi, my name is Ryan Rabaglia. I'm a freshman here at CBA, and I was wondering, what advice would you give to a student who hopes to be a part of CBA's Student Council Board in the future?
Amazing question, Ryan. A huge part of Student Council is being able to work together as a team.
Definitely.
And I would say that's the most important part, is being able to take criticism, listen to others, and kind of just be able to serve as a team member here. So that's probably the most important aspect.
But one thing I would say is get involved with everything, not just student council. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the year, it's how well everyone knows you for the vote and what your policies
Right.
are. So if you're out spreading the word about what you're going to do for CBA and involved in everything, they're going to vote for you. So try to get involved with everything, not just student council.
Yeah, and as soon as I stepped on campus my freshman year, I really made it a mission for myself to kind of just be, as nice as possible to every kid I meet, every teacher, every faculty member. And I think, being kind and just, being nice to everyone really opens a lot of
Yeah,
doors.
exactly.
And, it makes you a genuine person, which
Definitely.
that's really
gonna
all you
help.
want to be here, especially as a part of student council and as a
Yeah.
leader of the school. You want to be, as
Yeah.
kind as you could be, and just foster that kindness
Exactly.
within this
Not
community.
just going to help here, but it's going to
Yeah.
help in the future.
Right.
If you're a nice person, it's going to take you a long way.
That's right.
Going on? I'm Christian Sorensen. I'm a junior here at CBA, and I was wondering how students can get involved in what the council is doing, and also how students can join the student council.
Last but not least, Christian Sorensen. That's a great question. Like I said, we've both been involved in student council for as long as we can
4
remember.
years now, yeah.
4 years, 3 years. So how can students get involved in that, and and not only get involved in student council, but input their ideas if they're not involved?
Yeah, I'd say one of which stopping by Miss Sims' room. Like
Right.
she will always tell you what's going on and what you can come to get involved. So just create a relationship with her and always be stopping by, seeing what you can get involved with.
And we're always open to ideas, of
Yeah,
course. Like we
exactly.
love when kids, pull us aside in the hallways and give us ideas, or say we want this or we want
Yeah.
that. That's really what we're here for, is to be a voice for the student body.
We got an email over the summer to all of us from, I think it's a sophomore,
Yeah.
asking if we
Oh,
could
yeah.
get polos and stuff.
Yep.
Like we want to hear from you guys. We
Yeah,
want to hear what you
exactly.
guys think. So
We
please
love when the
talk to us.
students are excited and willing to share their ideas, and so you can always come into the homeroom, email us, talk to us in person, and
definitely.
we're super excited to listen to all your ideas.
Yeah.
But besides that, I would say obviously applications go out in the spring,
Mm-hmm.
so if you really want to become a part of student council, that's the only
Yeah.
way, the best way to do that.
Exactly.
And just keep
The application process has gotten a little harder to get
Yeah.
in student council this year. Mrs. Sims changed it up, so make sure you create a relationship with Mrs. Sims and just
Right.
be an overall leader of school.
and apply early too if you
Exactly,
can.
yeah.
If you're an underclassman, take advantage of the opportunity as soon as
It's
as soon
way
as you
easier
can.
to get in freshman year than it is
Yeah.
sophomore and junior year. So try to get in freshman year.
Thank you for all the questions. We had a great time, answering your questions and informing you more about the student council and our plans for this year. We'll be back in a few weeks for the next episode, so stay tuned.